I found myself in this experience in a city, and I was on a main street which was kind of an old style pavement, and suddenly there was a police car, and somehow it was I mean, I understood the situation somehow without mentally that people weren't allowed to go by car on the main street. The whole purpose was going to a library. I understood after that, but I was told there was a person who actually wanted to go by car, but he wasn't. The police didn't allow them, and they asked me if I can take a book from the library for them. So obviously I don't know why they didn't want to walk, because it was allowed to walk somehow, but it wasn't allowed to go by car to the library. So that was the first part, kind of setting up the scene. And the second part, I was in the library itself. It was kind of old style, but there was computers for some reason. And then I was told, this is the book I have to give to that person. The police tried, though, to prevent me from giving the book. I saw from the window the police coming, and in the police car, but I managed to give the book to the person, and that was my experience.
Okay, another adventure, Nikolay. And so, this person that you were to give the book to, did you recognize them? Or?
No, I even didn't see the person. I know that it was a man, but it was just an imprint, an impression that there was a person who needed my help, and then I find myself in the library and trying to help them. But no, I didn't see. I think it wasn't. Well, I don't know. I think it wasn't relevant. I think the whole experience was the library, and how suddenly the police didn't allow me to give the book, but somehow I managed, without going out of the library, just I handed the book, just, I don't know, it was like a magic, I don't know. So I managed to, I knew that I succeeded in this task, it just, that was given to me as a feeling that I didn't see how the book went through the window anyway, but I managed to give it, and I knew that they received the book. That was just the experience.
Okay, so the basic idea here is that it is a setup. In other words, it's like a test for you.
Yeah.
And that is that if you would go through the experience to, you might say, creatively go through the restriction, all right? So the police here, it's very interesting, and that's usually the real guides, and they will set up the experience and pretend that everybody's restricted, but at the same time, it's interesting that they didn't want cars on the street, but people could walk. So again, the idea is a step at a time. There's no rush. When people get in their cars, they're speeding along, and they pass a lot of things that they need to experience. That becomes a difference. That's a mind idea. The car is a mind idea. It's created by the mind so that you can go faster and faster, like 5G, and so you absolutely almost don't know what you're doing. So again, it's a step at a time, and you're given this opportunity to see what you will do to help another. That's why you don't know who this person is, because again, it's a setup to see if you will do it. If you will go to the library where you might say there's ancient knowledge to help share with someone else and help them, they want to see if you really want to help and your intent's there. So you did very well.
Right.
Yeah, now you know. See? It's cool. It was all a setup and a test for you, and you did fine. Thank you for sharing. That's very good. Yeah.
Thank you.